welcome everyone to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a team from the Americas, the UAB Blazers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Black Knights will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So UAB's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games.
Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Blazers headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hand off from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Looking to throw. Touchdown, UAB. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he makes the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Army's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
The Black Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes! They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Army! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rodgers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On the run, it's Rodgers. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Blazers want to move quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Freeman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all.
He's got it at the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way.
Breaks into the open. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Freeman. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Webb. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick up his head. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. This time he's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running.
Oh, out of space. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army! The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner goes down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They'll give it to the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Thought thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Fires to the tight end.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. It's on target and complete. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the ground, it's Kruger.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Black Knights in a good spot here with second and short. The inside handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Watson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle, it's Kruger.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
There he goes. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
They want to throw it. Why not trying to get it in? He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The Blazers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on it.
Reels it in down the left side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on. Breaks into the open. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. And the Black Knights are rolling down the field. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Watson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Kruger. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Black Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to throw again. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Black Knights! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. On the move. They got him for a safety, and there's a fine line between being aggressive and reckless, and he just ran right across it when he ran back into his own end zone. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They go to the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Black Knights want to crank the tempo. This guy is doing it all. It's like he's Glenn Davis and Doc Blanchard doing it all over the place for Army.
And there's no secret, right? Like, they're not...
It's a running room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Army! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in
the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give them a bit more room to operate. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Black Knights can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Fires toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the beatdown has ensued.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Blazers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Sends it back in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The run from the shotgun. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Lets it fly. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Hucks it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Backed up now. Here's second and long. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both